Hello, everyone. In this video, I want to talk about how we can configure AWS Bedrock agents from the AWS Console. Now, quickly, what are AWS Bedrock agents? Okay, so Bedrock agents are fully managed AI assistants that automate complex tasks. So, in regular speak, what this means is AI agents are going to work alongside of large language models. So you have an application that's using a large language model, and the large language model is able to use what's known as agents, which in itself are just tools or functions that the LLM is able to orchestrate in order to accomplish some larger goal. Now, this is in this particular case, Mother's Day is on Sunday, so I have a small application that orders arrangements, gets the prices for those arrangements, gets the price for shipping, and it'll just tell us the total cost of the shipping and the arrangement. But that whole workflow is going to be orchestrated by the LLM using agents. Okay, so I hope that makes sense, but we're going to go deeper into it so we can show how to set it up from the AWS console. So the first thing we want to do is we want to select the agents link from orchestration because that's what's happening here. The LLM is actually orchestrating all of the workflow along with the tools associated to accomplish this larger task. I've already done that, and the agent that we're having today is going to be called Cloud Tools. All right, so we also want to make sure that we provide good descriptions all the way throughout of these agents because that's you'll come to find a major component in a way that the large language model is going to understand what function to use. Is going to be based on the natural language uh, uh, definitions that we give, that we descriptions that we provide for these functions. So in this agent, you're an agent that helps local business take online orders and create sales. Okay, simply put. All right, so these agents are going to use what's known as action groups. Okay, so that's how AWS calls them. They're called action groups. Okay, and these action groups themselves, they are just functions. These are the tools. Okay, so once we're inside of the agent, we want to go inside of Edit Agent Builder. And in this example, we're using Anthropic Claude V2. Okay, and we're going to be creating an action group. Okay, and again, this action group is just going to end up being nested Lambda functions that have uh, functions that are all working to accomplish some larger workflow. Okay, and we're going to see that here in a moment. So inside of this action group, okay, this is going to be a Lambda function, and we're going to see that right here. It's going to be on this side. We have three functions that I've already created. So let me show you what I've just kind of put together. Um, so again, this little example is all about demonstrating how the agents can accomplish a small task with the LLM orchestrating everything. So here are going to be the arrangements. Okay, so this little application is going to be able to uh, have a tool that's able to call a list of all of these arrangements, these Mother's Day arrangements, okay? Or just in this case, it's almost like a special event arrangement packages. All right, so we have a function that's called get packages, okay? And when called, all it does is returns this entire list to the LLM, so the LLM can ingest it and then make decisions based off of each object and what question we're asking. All right, so we have that get package function. The second function is going to be called get shipping details. So in addition to those arrangements, we also have the shipping details here, right here, these delivery options. Okay, and this provides the name of the shipping package, the cost, and the time of delivery and things of that nature. So we also have a function that provides the LLM a list of all of these shipping options as well, so it can answer our questions. Okay. And finally, we have this function called create basic presale. Okay, it's this one. So this particular function has two parameters. It's going to accept two arguments. And the argument is just going to be the arrangement price and the shipping price. And taken together, it's just going to configure I just call it a presale. It doesn't have any tax involved with it, but it's just going to combine both of those values. And it's going to also demonstrate how the LLM steps through the process of getting the arrangement costs, getting the shipping costs, and then adding these together. Okay, so that's what's going on under the hood. It's a step-by-step process the LLM is orchestrating by itself. All right, and so that's going to be the third function. Okay, so let's go ahead and save this. So these are all, like I mentioned, Lambda functions, and it has a Lambda, handler, but all of these functions are nested inside of the Lambda handler. Okay, so this get package, as I just showed you, the get shipping details, and they create basic presale. Okay. Now, what I like to do here is I like to look at the logging. So I like to look at the logs that are generated so we can actually see each step being invoked, which will kind of help us to understand what the LLM is doing in the background. So without further ado, let me just go ahead and run one example. So the thing that we want to note, though, is that we want to take note of the descriptions that we are giving inside of these functions. So this is how the LLM knows which function to actually use. So the first thing I want to do is I want to get a list of all the arrangement packages for sale. So we already know we can return an entire list of arrangement packages for sale. Let me just say Garden of Eden. Okay. Give me a short description of the Garden of Eden arrangement package. Let me just say something like that. Give me the price and description for the Garden of Eden arrangement package. Give me the price and description for the Garden of Eden arrangement package. Let me hit run. And let's take a look over here. This may take a few moments. This is the first time I'm running it today, or at least for this clip. Okay, so we got a new log there. Oh, let me. So we already got it. It was that fast. The price for the Garden of Eden package is 29, and the description is as follows. Great. Now let me say, give me the. Let me see. Let me go back to my code here, and let me ask it. How much for next day shipping? Priority delivery. Okay. Let me ask it that. How much for PR priority shipping? Let me make sure I got that correctly stated. Priority delivery. How much for priority delivery, and when is the estimated delivery time? Let me ask them both of those questions. Give me the. I'm gonna ask you to give me the answer in Spanish too. Let me see if I can do that. How much for priority delivery, and what is the estimated time of delivery? Give me the answer in Spanish. So this is, where the LLM is able just to take whatever context we get back from this function call and then just create a new response from it. So, how much for priority delivery, and what is the estimated time of delivery? Let's see if we can do this. Me. Oh, okay. Looks like we just got a new request there. Yep. So el costo es $30. Tiempo de entrega estimado. Siguiente día hábil garantizado. So next day guaranteed. And we can also look at the traces over here, but I don't really like, that's a little bit too much data overkill. So it definitely shows the traces over here, but I don't really care for this view at all. It's a little bit too busy. I'd rather look over here inside of the CloudWatch logs, and we can kind of see that, it's actually, uh, we don't see any error messages, number one, but we can actually increase the logging later on. But so the get packages was a function that was called here, and this shows us the get shipping details was actually called here. So now let me just kind of wrap this demo up. Let me just ask for a combo. So let me just say, give me the cost. Give me the cost. Give me the pre-sale cost of Garden of Eden package and priority delivery. Give me the pre-sale cost of Garden of Eden package and priority delivery. Give me the responses in English, German, and Spanish. Okay, give me the pre-sale cost of Garden of Eden package and priority delivery. Give me the responses in English, German, and Spanish. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully, I don't break the LLM with this complicated request. I think Bedrock can handle it. We'll see. see if we get a new log here. Still working. Okay, we may have a new. Yep, we got a new response here. So it called both of these. Okay, get package. Let's see. Let's see here. Oh, we got some new events. Yep. So it looks like it's working its way through. Yep. Okay. So we got the shipping price and the arrangement price. So it's actually going through and getting those prices. And we should have a response. Okay. So it just gave us the notation, English, German. So anyways, but this is the price. So what was it? So 59 is going to be the actual. Yep. All right. So that's kind of where I wanted to stop things at this time. Just a quick demo of AWS agents and how basically the LLM we configure the functions or the tools that it needs to accomplish a goal for the application and accomplish the goal that it needs, and then the LLM can orchestrate the tools in order to get the answer. Okay. All right. I hope that made sense. If you have any questions, please do leave these in the comments below. Thank you very much for your viewership, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.